Okay, as you can see, we only have just a couple minutes left on this first cycle of 20 minutes at 240 degrees. I just want to talk a little bit. It's going to be hot when you take it out of the oven, so you might want to have a couple oven mitts available. You can open these with just some regular old flathead screwdrivers. I have a few various sizes here for the different areas that might require a smaller one to get into, and some larger ones. Just be prepared to get what you need to get the job done. We got 1 minute left. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out a little early just to get this going. I don't really have a good place to set my phone up and work with two hands on the light. So I'm gonna try and lay my phone up on the microwave while it's still recording. But so I'm gonna go ahead and take the light out of the oven. Okay, like I said, it's gonna be hot, so I'm gonna kill this timer. I'm gonna keep the oven on because I might have to put it back in to heat it some more. So I'm gonna lay my phone up here. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing or get a pretty decent idea of what needs to be done. But I'm just gonna grab my screwdriver and begin to pry open the sides a little bit. It should be fairly soft to work with. You just need to go slow. There's a few clips along the way that you want to be sure to get loosened up. You're just wanting to get it loose. You don't want to pry very hard because you don't want to snap or crack anything. If you can see it, it's becoming, it's beginning to get loose. Alright, here's another one of those clips I talked about. You want to make sure you get it off. And just kind of work your way down. You'll see it loosen up from the sealant as you go. I'm not exactly sure well you guys can see in the video. Hopefully you can still see me working here. But that looks like the lens is about to break loose. Once it does, you can just gently use your hands to pry it away from the rest of the housing. As you can see here, it's coming out of the housing here. And it's going to be snug down here in the corners because it kind of fits inside this corner piece here. Looks like I might need to run along the bottom edge here to break it loose. It's not quite loose yet. Or it's not loose enough to pull out by hand. But we're getting there. Some people that retrofit say this is the hardest part, but I don't know if I agree with that. The hardest part I have found so far is to get all that old glue, that old sealant out of this housing before you go to put new sealant back in to seal them back up. I'm probably off camera right now, but I'm just working down this other edge. Okay, here's a couple clips that need to come off. Just be gentle with them. You don't want to break them. As you can see, it's starting to split apart. Just need to go slow. And this corner, as you can see, it's coming out. We're not completely unsealed from the bottom edge here. It's kind of holding us up. Usually if you can get this corner out, and the rest just kind of falls off by hand. this corner's loose. Here's a couple more clips on the bottom edge that need to come off. Okay, we're completely loose from this end. Now we want to come over here, make sure our clips up here aren't holding us on. It looks like this one down here still may be holding us on a little bit. And we need to, looks like we're still kind of sealed up in this corner down here. Just need to work your way around with your pry tool, whatever kind of tool that may be. I think at your local auto store you can get tools specifically for prying, but I seem to be getting the job done with just a flathead screwdriver pretty well. Just kind of gently work it loose. And here it comes. There you go. Okay, so that's that. I didn't even have to put it back in the oven to heat it some more. Sometimes you might have to do that, but that just took a few minutes to do, so hope that shows you a few tips.